Welcome again to our YouTube channel. Today I'm supposed to be in a retreat that was paid for by a good friend of mine, Diana. Diana paid for my retreat and I was to start that retreat today, this evening. But things happen differently from how we plan it. So I took some time today. I packed everything that I needed to pack. I talked to my deacon guide and invited me what to bring. And I packed well. I told everybody I'll be going for a retreat. See you on Sunday. Okay, I prepared, got in the car, started driving to the retreat. The retreat center is 46 minutes from this residence. And 10 minutes to the retreat center, my vehicle developed an issue. On 151 Freeway West, 151 West, very close to 1604. So 1604, I could see 1604 and I'm stuck at 151 West. And here I was in the evening. I tried to call for a towing company to tow my car away because the car could not start. So I waited. I called. The first company was not very responsive. I called another company which agreed to come and tow me away. So I had to tow the car back to the residence. But I had to wait on that freeway in the night for 1.5 hours. And my phone was dying off. I tried to call my friend. I could not get through. It went to the voicemail. Then I said, okay, I'm not going to call. Then I called another friend, close friend, Susan. And I told Susan, things are not going okay. My car is having a problem on a freeway on my way to the retreat. I don't know what to do, but I'm calling a towing company to tow me back. And let Diana know that this is what's happening, and when I get back, when my phone is charged well, I will call her and tell her what's happening. And that's what happened. Waited for 1.5 hours. Then the man came, then tying the car, putting it up there, bringing it back to the residence. I arrived late. That's the time I called. But my questions were in my mind when I was in that car, questioning and asking myself, Lord, what are you communicating to me? What are you telling me? I started the day well, though I felt a little bit lazy in the day, but I was okay. But then what is God communicating to me through all this that's happening? What are you telling me? What's happening? I questioned myself for some time. Then I stopped questioning myself. I just sat in the car and just waited. I just sat in that car and just waited. I waited, and 1.5 hours seemed to be like 2 hours. When you are waiting outside in a place of nowhere, the only thing you see is vehicles bypassing you. Then one man, these people who are doing maintenance on those freeways, saw my car parked on the shoulder of the road. He drove behind and asked me, what's happening? I said, the car just stopped. They said, okay, what we can do is I will help you to push the car a little bit to be very close to the shoulder so that you may leave more space for vehicles to go. And I said, okay, let's try. and my car will not get to neutral gear. So I tried and said, okay, let me try. Fortunately, it came to neutral gear. We tried to push it. We pushed it, and it went to the close to the shoulder of the freeway. That's why I sat and waited and waited and waited and questioning. So the moment I got back, I opened my phone and I saw the message from Diana and phone call that I missed. So I called back and I had to say, okay, this is what's happening. I've just arrived back and I'm going to look for something to eat. And I mentioned to her that I was questioning myself, what exactly is the Lord trying to tell me? She told me, I understand, but we have to surrender to the Lord. And I liked it. That in everything that we go through, everything that we may experience, everything that may happen, we have to learn to surrender to the Lord. Whatever He wants, whatever He intended to communicate, whatever is happening, I will have to surrender it to Him. So what I will do tomorrow is I will check on my car and see what's happening. If it can be fixed quickly, then I can go and join the rest of the retreat. But if it will not be fixed, then I may not be able to go to that retreat. But I pray that it will be an easy thing to check. So I'll be waking up very early tomorrow morning, find somebody to come and check it out for me, because I saw even the battery is not working well. So the first thing I will have to do tomorrow morning is to take a jumpstart cable and try to put to my battery and try to jumpstart the vehicle and see if it works. If it doesn't, then I will know what to do next. But in everything we do, we have to surrender to the Lord. I did question myself. I did ask myself a lot of questions. Is it that the Lord is communicating something to me by waking up lazily, feeling a little bit tired? I wanted to start the journey to the retreat. I had promised myself that I will begin at 5 so that I can be there by 5:45 or 6, or maybe get there by 6:15. But I was a little bit lazy and I stayed lazily. Then I started the journey a little bit at 6 because I knew the retreat was to start at 7. So I said, okay, if I go at 6, I'll be there in good time. Maybe 6:45, 6:50, I'll be there and everything will be okay. But I did ask myself very many questions. God, were you trying to tell me something? But to close it all, we have to surrender to the Lord in everything. And I thank my friend Diana. Diana told me we have to surrender to the Lord, and she reminded me that that is exactly what I'm supposed to do. As His servant, I have to surrender to the Lord. Let everything unfold. Let me not become a navigator of my own things when God is in charge. So therefore, may God bless you. That's a small update. And may God be with you and bless you. Thank you very much.